today concludes 28 out of 28 4 weeks to shred bikini body edition that I'm doing. I can't be any happier. I haven't seen the two of them side by side, so let's take a look at that. I think there's a huge difference for me. I felt like I was more full. I have gained quite a bit of lean mass. Sorry, my neighbor is having construction. I feel like I have gained quite a bit of lean mass. Like my legs look leaner. I feel like I'm more fuller up top. My abs are a little more defined, and you wouldn't believe this because I only lost 1 pound on the scale, and I'm so stoked because I didn't want to be sub 110. That would be ridiculous. The only reason why is because I'm starting prep next week. I'm starting prep next week, and I have a good 20 weeks, 8 weeks of bulking, and then a good 12 weeks of just shredding. So I'm excited I'm nervous about the bulking part. I like really up my protein on this one. So I'm really gonna have to try to eat a lot and then within the next 8 weeks, but it will be controlled meals, so a lot more stricter than the one that I did. But I'm happy because this is when I kind of realized like what parts of my body I wanted to develop more. Like I realized my shoulders weren't lean enough. I wanted to put on a lot more size. My back is pretty good, just gotta lean out very well, and I realized that I don't store a lot of my fat upper body wise, so my back is probably gonna be the last to lean out. I feel like my legs are gonna be pretty quick. I don't know. Today I'm gonna get a workout in. Sorry about last week. Life happened. Everything happened. I will be filming my prep. It will be every week, but I'm gonna kind of compress it all in 1 week and stuff like that. So I guess just leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe so we can see each other again next time. There's a notification bell at the bottom if you want to get notified on my Instagram. I post quite a bit of schnitzel on there, here and there. I feel like I've been more active there than I have been on YouTube, which is weird because it was the other way around for a little bit. How did I do on a scale of 1 to 10? How accountable was I? I would say about 7. It wasn't 100%. I was nervous that I was going to get lean because I did hit 110. That was my lowest weight throughout this 4 weeks, and I was doing consistent. Like I stopped the cardio within the last 2 weeks. Like I know I said that I was going to amp it up, and when I did, I literally did it for like 3 days, and then I hit 110. Like from 112 I dropped to like 110 within like 3 days, and I was just like, what the hell? And I got really nervous, so I kind of stopped that and just stuck with my macros, continued lifting. Cardio was minimal, and that's about it. But yeah, the goal is to always just try to keep as much of that lean mass in there. First exercise, we have the shoulder raises or front raises while on an inclined bench. Make sure you grab weights that are slightly lower than your normal front raises. Because of the full stretch from the bottom, you are going to be activating your front delts more. This is a very good variation to really target those front delts. So make sure you control it, especially going up and against gravity as you go down. Try to hit about 8 to 10 on that rep range. Do about 3 sets. We got the cable side raises, probably one of my favorite ones as well. It's a good variation to target your side delts. Nice and tight core. Make sure that it's just your side delts by keeping your whole body nice and steady. Raise it up to shoulder level with slightly bent elbow. You should be feeling those on your sides. Do about 10 to 12 reps until it burns, and just switch sides so you can definitely use the same pulley by just facing away from it. Trick is to find that right spot where you are moderately feeling the challenge but is still allowing you to keep proper form. because that will be one of the most common mistakes that people do with side raises, is they want to lift heavier and then they lose their form. Don't be one of those guys. We got exercise number 3, and we're targeting our rear delts. Again, the more bent over you are, the more against gravity you will be. So as long as you keep those dumbbells just right behind your knee or even in front, it really doesn't matter. Keep your elbows nice and stiff. You're solely using your shoulder joint to raise those guys up as high as you can. Do about 10 to 12 3 times. We got a superset coming up. First exercise I have here, tricep pull downs, elbows pinched in, and just straighten those arms to hit your triceps. Nothing else should move, guys. Keep your elbows in and just straighten them out. Back to back with some biceps. We are hitting arms now. You got just your regular bicep curls. I am particularly taking my time, especially against gravity, which is when I go down. So I hit that curl at the top, keep elbows nice and steady, and lower down and think about your biceps as you do this. Hit about 12 to 15 rep range on these guys. You're doing this back to back with your tricep pull downs. Make sure you do 3 sets. If you're a little badass, you can do more. We got our last superset, still triceps and biceps. Starting out with our biceps this time. These are just your outer curls, I think. Oh gosh, the name escaped me. But you're bringing your dumbbells just a little bit further out away from your body. So keep your elbows nice and steady. Curl all the way up. This is going to target the shorter head of that bicep. So for me, it's a slightly lower weight than what I'm normally used to with my bicep curls. Hit about 12 to 15 rep range on these guys, and you're going to do that back to back. I ended up doing this back to back with overhead tricep extensions using your cables. So elbows nice and steady is all it is. You should feel that on the tips of your triceps, the part that attaches to where your rear delts are. So the overhead motion will truly target the stubborn part of those triceps. Make sure you stay controlled, straighten those arms out, lower against gravity with control, keep your body nice and steady. So hit that 12 to 15 rep range.